Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. I'm your host, TV's Craig Ferguson. Please sit down, relax, go on. Relax, rub some ointment on it, rub some lotion on it. It'll take the itching away. It is a great day for America, everybody, especially for the underdogs. How about George Mason and UCLA? How about that this week? How about that? You love the UCLA, don't you? Into the Final Four. Congratulations to them. Also, it's a great day for America for another reason. I'll tell you why. The Tropicana Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, right? I guess the... Yeah, I even mentioned them. The Tropicana Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, they got a new lease on life. This is a casino that was going to be blown up in April. But they've decided to keep it around for another 2 years. It's fantastic. It's one of the old-time casinos. You know, it's one of the old Rat Packy-type casinos. They're keeping it for another 2 years. Now, this weekend, I had my Las Vegas debut in the Tropicana Casino in Las Vegas. And now they're keeping it for 2 years. Coincidence? Coincidence? Yes, it is a coincidence. Now, I've done stand-up before. I just haven't done Vegas. I have done stand-up before. I know that may surprise you. People think, he's just a model, isn't he? No, I'm not just a model. No, I've done a bit of stand-up. So the Tropicana people invited me to, a while ago to go up and do the show in Las Vegas. And I said, sure, I'll see you then. And then last week I think, oh my God, I have to do a show in Las Vegas. I have to make up a bunch of crap and talk about it for an hour. So it's the same thing I said 20 minutes ago when I turned up for work. You'd think I'd learn every day. Anyway, the Tropicana it's an old-timey type place. And Vegas has changed a lot. It's got, it's got the theme hotels now. It's got the big theme of the Paris, the Venetian, the Bellagio, all these big things. It's like going to Europe without pesky foreigners. So I'm fond of it. I like it. I like the big, all these, I like just us, just Americans. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I walked through... I'm American. So I walked through the Paris Hotel, which is, it's like Paris. It's like Paris, but it's not really like Paris. It's not authentic enough. Because when I went there, I walked through it, there weren't enough Americans there to make it really like Paris. And there was no dog poop in there. And no burning cars or angry students. Actually, there are burning cars and angry students, but only 2 shows, 8:30 and 10:30, and if you miss that, then... Anyway, and when I do the stand-up, I like to cuss. I like to do the swear, and I enjoy a good cuss. I swear like crazy. Now, I don't do that on this show, except during the commercial break, obviously. But when I'm doing the show, I feel, I'm in your house. You invite me into your home. Some of you have invited me into your bedroom. And I don't want to swear in your bedroom. Unless you're being naughty. Or you ask me to swear. I don't know. Then I might. I don't know. Anyway, all I ask for you, and you watch this show, is that, you invite me back and that you purchase the products advertised in the commercial break. I don't know. Anyway. So I say to the people at the Tropicana, when I get there, I say, can I swear when I go on stage? And they said, well, I won't tell you what they said. They said, of course. Of course, they said. They said, something, yeah, they said. They said, of course. And they said that Joan Rivers had been there a couple of weeks ago. And they told me the word that Joan Rivers says in her act over and over again, this word. And I'm like, oh, my... I would never... The only time I've ever heard that word is when people describe Joan Rivers. I've never heard that. I would never... No, wait, that's not true. That's not true. I've heard about Martha Stewart as well. Just saying what I heard. I'm not saying it's true. Anyway, the afternoon before the show, right, I get to Vegas, the afternoon before the show, I'm walking down the strip, incognito. I don't want to get recognised. I'm wearing, a Late Late Show T-shirt. I'm waving to people. Wearing an empty TV shell around my head. finally it worked, and I got recognised. And a very nice couple from Jersey from New Jersey came up to me, and I think they might have been in a gang or something, because they both had matching light blue windbreakers. So I think it's some kind of gang. And they said, "Oi, you're Stevie's Craig Ferguson. We're coming to see you. Sign my ticket." And I said, well, all right, but I'm going to cuss when I do this show. I don't want you, I've got in my head that people are going to be mad. He said, "You better cuss. You better cuss in the show. I flew in from Jersey to hear you cuss. I can't hear you cuss on TV." So anyway, I cussed like crazy. Anyway, I went back to the Tropicana. I get in the elevator to go up to my room, and there's a recording of me asking you to come to the show in the elevator. It's creepy to hear your own voice in an elevator, when you haven't been, it's... But to hear your own voice, I thought, oh my God, I'll have to go back to the hospital, but it was all right. Anyway, because it says, come and see me at the Tiffany Theatre in the hotel, because that's what it was, the Tiffany Theatre, which is lovely. It's Vegas, isn't it? Only in Vegas, the Tiffany Theatre, they name their theatre after a stripper. It's kind. It's nice. Lovely. CBS, this is the Tiffany Network. That Tiffany got around, apparently. Anyway, the Tiffany